Hello and welcome to this third installment of Three Yanks and a Brit after the sensational performance. We come back in the dying moments, beat West Ham 2-1, get the 3 points. I think that's 10 on the season. And we have a lot going for us moving forward. With Aubameyang not featured yet, the Zakaria not featured yet. So it will get better, folks. Just hang in there. Help is on the way. As always, I want to introduce my brilliant guests. Josh, how you doing, my man?
I'm buzzing, man. 3 points, a good puts us in a good spot on the table. Still gets us at 10 points for the season. Yeah, we'll get into like how the game played out overall as far as what people were expecting. But you're going to get a lot of positives from me today. I thought there were some really bright spots out there today.
Yeah, I think so too. We'll get into
3 points overall, though. That's the big deal.
And my second guest, the other Yank on the panel. No, that is not Elton John, Sir Elton John. That is Carlito, a.k.a. Ryan, a.k.a. I guess Benny and the Jets now. So, yeah.
Put some fucking respect on Ben Chilwell's name, y'all. I'll tell you what. Everyone said it was written off. He was done. Not even close.
You're really digitized right now.
Oh?
It's like bad. Are you away from your internet connection?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oh, that's a little bit better.
There you go. Oh, yeah, go ahead and come back in.
So, anyway, we'll wait for him to show up, back up. He'll be in there in a second. But, 2-1, you thought, oh, no, not another one. Not another one where we don't score and they get one goal and we're going to lose this MF 1-0. I'm not going to say the words. I'm trying not to cuss as much. But screw it. This motherfucker, we almost lost 1-0 because we couldn't break down the team. Of course, I can say somewhat of the personnel that started the game. It was confusing a little bit. I understand they wouldn't control the midfield. But, bro, that was hard to watch for long stretches.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we dominated the ball for the majority of the first half. It was, very kind of slow playing. When you're playing against that many guys behind the ball, like there's only a few ways you can kind of build play. There are, you could go at it maybe like a City way where you kind of just blitz that and see what happens, and maybe you get a goal if you're blitzing 10 men in the box. Or you play it the way we do, which is to keep the ball and cycle it around and maybe find some space. And we just didn't have a lot of that in the first half. But, second half, they get the goal on the set piece. You could, it sounded like Tuchel maybe thought there was a foul there on that as well. Fofana did sort of get pushed into Mendy there. I don't know how much they let that go and don't let that go, but
yeah, the first one for me, it was Cucurella, I think, knocked the West Ham player into. And they both ended up they both ended up in the back of the goal. To me, that would have been even more harsh. That would have been the harsh one to call off.
Right.
You get your hand to the ball when you're Edward Mendy, and you're supposed to be the Statue of Liberty back there. Dude's got arms and is tall for days. You get your hand to the ball. The ball's got to go somewhere where they can't score from it.
The front pass would be way better there. He did just kind of get a mitt to it. But at the end of the day, that's where they got their goal, and then we had to just push from there. And some good subs, and they came on and made a huge impact. I know Ryan was wanting to talk about Big Ben, but he was awesome today.
How am I sounding now? Better?
You're better. You're better.
Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Now, look, put some respect on Ben Chilwell's name, man. I know that whenever you see a great player go down with a knee injury, everyone's like, oh, my God, this is catastrophic. This is a career-ending thing. It's 2022, y'all. It's really not a career-ending thing, and I always knew he was going to come back. But, again, we didn't buy Marc Cucurella to replace Ben Chilwell. We just didn't. He's not being replaced. This is just reinforcements. But Ben Chilwell, to me, is the starter. He always has been, and I think for the next 5 years, he always will be. But it's good to have Cucurella because he's a good player too, and it's not a problem. It's not a problem to have two good players in one position. It's not a problem at all. But put some fucking respect on Ben Chilwell's name, y'all. I'm telling you this right now. This is a great teammate. You could just tell. You could just tell these guys like this dude. He not just as a player, but as a person. You could just tell everyone likes Ben Chilwell. He is a good teammate. He cares. He cares. And guys, don't write this player off. He's not done.
Yeah, I agree. I think when we were balling out last year, it was because of Reece James and Ben Chilwell. I mean, him going down was huge. So we're going to keep on the Cucurella thing. Do you think then if Ben now deserves to start, look, you come off the bench and you get a goal and an assist, you win us the game, you deserve the next run of games to me, is then Cucurella used as also a Reece James substitute on the right-hand side? Because it looks like he likes to drive more inside, and having him inverted with now that we have Fofana and he can cover that whole space by himself as he showed today.
No shit.
Is that in Thomas Tuchel's thinking, or should it be in Thomas Tuchel's thinking that we need to instead of putting RLC out there, you put a Cucurella when Ben's on the other side, and you.
Well, who did he say yesterday? He thought maybe he had some potential out there. Or maybe a new signing. Maybe a new signing.
Zachariah.
Yeah, he said maybe a new signing of ours maybe had some of that potential to play out there at some point. So
you missed that argument last night. The wing 6
my God.
and the wing 8.
I was like, Jared, what are you smoking, brother?
No, like it wasn't smoke.
I mean, we all know. Yeah, right. We all know how Thomas Tuchel likes to play. The wing backs are certainly considered. I would consider them midfielders. Now, when you're playing with your ideal ones, which are like Reece and Chile and Cucurella, those guys, they're advanced midfielders because they try to get high up the pitch. But if you wanted to be a bit more defensive and you thought Zakaria could go out there and maybe do a job for you from a defensive point of view, then I think he obviously could play. He's built for it. He's got the speed and the ability to get forward. But I'm just a name to throw out there. But yeah, Cucurella could be used as depth there as well. Obviously, if we had to do something like that.
And
I mean, my answer is why not? I mean, why the hell not? He's a good player. Why not?
Hey, at least you didn't drop it.
Right.
At least you didn't drop it. That's all you know.
Wait a minute.
You don't have to do any push-ups.
Is Josh having a nooner right now?
Hey, man.
It's a high nooner. It's a high nooner.
Sponsored by High Noon, boys.
Oh shit! I didn't know this was Barstool. Oh my lord.
Sponsored by the Nooner.
Josh is having a nooner. You gotta love it, Josh. I love it, man.
Well,
dude.
It's 12:38 here, man. We're gonna have a nooner,
yeah, brother. But it's probably 5 o'clock. Oh, you son of a bitch! God damn it!
Yes. You're decent with the right.
Oh man, there you go.
So since I do have a coach, I do want to preface it. Also bring this in. Could Cucurella be used in like the way they use Kovacic?
Huh. Oh, are you talking about the 60-30 thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And by the way, why not? Because Cucurella is more crisp than Ben Chilwell. Cucurella is probably a little quicker. Ben Chilwell he gets into those spaces. He gets higher. He gets higher, you know what I mean? And Ben Chilwell's a smart player. Like he knows when to pick his battles, but he does get higher. Yeah. Cucurella, crisp player. Probably a little even better in possession because he gets rid of the ball quicker. Ben Chilwell is more patient. So, yeah, I mean, why not? Add a different dynamic, whether it's 60 or 30. That is a good tactic, in my opinion.
Both are very good, right? Yeah. No, I like, again, Kovacic, another guy I thought had a really good game today.
Yeah, he's
what
awesome.
Knee injury? What knee injury? I want an exclusive, Nazar. Where is this knee injury that supposally he needs to have surgery on? Well, it certainly didn't look like a guy that.
Well, it was nice. It was nice to see him not have to occupy all sorts of spaces on the pitch. He sort of just got to occupy his half of the midfield, which was refreshing. Let Ruben sort of controlled the ball today for most of the game, but no, he was great today defensively. He made some great tackles. He was really good in possession. yeah, I got no issues with how he played. He was really good today.
So we look. We are right to praise this win. It was great. Chilwell, Havertz. You know what? Havertz probably saved himself a lot of hate this week.
Yes, he did.
with the winner there. That's what Havertz is all about, playing as a second striker. If we play with an Aubameyang and have Kai there along with him in like the 4-2-2-2, where he can actually drop into those spaces,
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now,
Play
that
with-
dude, yeah, and
with
late runs in the
Aubameyang.
box, yeah, with Aubameyang,
Yeah,
and with Broja. We saw it with Broja, and look, I don't know if we need a forward. Let's see how Broja does this year, because this
looks
kid
good.
looks like he's something.
He's dangerous. Like that's what I like about it. He puts himself in good
Yeah.
positions. Like that run on Fabianski, like he was unlucky just not to get him behind on that, because he made a really good play on that ball. And he's shown a lot of strength, which I like too for a young kid. He's got a lot of strength to him. Yeah,
He's
no, I
quicker
don't
than
know
I
that I don't know that we need another one right now for sure. I mean, Aubameyang obviously I think will play up top.
yeah.
But I'll give Mason a little credit when he came on today. I thought he was pretty bright when he came on. He was quick on the ball. It looked like he was trying to get pushing forward. So I'll give him a little credit today too. But I thought Pulisic was really good today, man. I know that people will probably say like we didn't create a lot of stuff, and that's a fair criticism. We didn't create a lot of chances. I think mostly in part due to the way West Ham were playing, but he was perfect passing the ball today. He was quick on the turn. He didn't turn the ball over. Just lacked that sort of like quick moment of brilliance that you look for in a game like this. But I still thought he was good, certainly for his first start in a while. But yeah, I mean, Aubameyang will change a lot of stuff. Yeah, no, I thought. Listen, for me, it was a really good performance from him. But it is what it is.
So I'm gonna have to say this. Chelsea's not really in the business of doing favors for players. We don't have to. And Conor Gallagher, guys, I'm sorry. I think I'm kind of tired of Tuchel doing him favors. He's not good enough. He is not good enough. And he took time away from more dangerous players. Conor Gallagher tries, and I respect him for it. It's not like I'm shitting on the person. But this is football, and this is Chelsea, and we demand more. And I'm not being negative. I'm not being some unreasonable fan. I'm just saying he is not good enough for this team.
Yeah, so let's just go by the numbers, because people will. I know what's coming. There's going to be a video out there that is going to compare Christian Pulisic to Mason Mount. We probably know where that's going to happen. But
of course, it's going to.
60 minutes played for Christian Pulisic. We're going to go through these numbers. 3 dribbles, attempted, 1 successful, 34 touches, 24 out of 24 passing, 100%, 2 key passes, and they weren't from corners.
The nice left-footed cross across the 6-yard box. That was a dangerous pass early on in the game.
Yeah. He had a couple of those. 1 ground duel, 1 aerial duel. That was in 60 minutes. So let's go to Mount. 30 minutes. Had 23 touches. Christian had 34, by the way. Shows how little they got the ball in the first half. 23 touches, 14 of 19, 74% pass rating for Mason Mount. No key passes, no dribble attempts attempted, actually. 1 ground duel, 1. Lost possession 7 times. Pulisic lost it 6. So, yeah, I think that the main point was we had actually attacking players on the pitch after the 60th minute. They brought in, Broja, and they changed things up and put actual attackers on the pitch, and that makes a difference.
Jared, let's call a spade a spade. Losing the ball 6 times, losing the ball 7 times, that is a lot. But let's be real, West Ham wasn't exactly trying to play football. Like if you're gonna pack the box, you're gonna lose the ball if you're trying to penetrate. It's par for the course.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Let me do something here. Let me
Yeah, while you're doing that, I completely agree, Ryan. When you're going to play a team, and West Ham are a good team in that sense, they know how to play that kind of football.
Yeah, they know how to play bad football. They know how to play bad football.
Yeah, no question. When you pack a box like that, like you're not gonna like even the best dribbler in the world is gonna struggle to break down 2, 3, 4 guys in an area in a space. So that's why you saw the majority of the first half. A lot of the creation was coming from Reece out wide, because when you're playing against that, really your only chance to create is to come from a wide space and try to get somebody in behind one of the defenders. And when you're not, able to do that, then you get what we did, which was just let's just keep the ball, cycle it, and maybe try to find some space. But it's tough to say you're not going to get a ton of creation when you're like you said, when you're playing that many guys behind the ball.
And while we're at a stopping point, our final guest, I was calling for the right-hander. I was going to the bullpen, Marv.
Look at that handsome man with his stubble. His
missing
mini person stubble.
We were missing the Brit.
I need
Yeah,
to
we're
shave
missing
my
the
beard.
Brit. Yeah, I was going for an audible.
Yes, call an audible. Well, it's good to speak to you guys. I just finished my class. So I was in after 45.
The professor.
Let's do this.
Yo, Marvin, how about we put some fucking respect on Ben Chilwell's name, huh? How about that?
Yeah, I think for sure. Well, we wouldn't have won the game without him.
No doubt.
No doubt. Yeah.
So good. Well done to him. I think he's won his place back by doing that.
Yeah, well, what I was telling Jared this. I don't think it's a problem just to have 2 really good players in one position. It's not a problem.
So we're gonna double our pleasure, double our fun with some English tea.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
We brought the tea. Now we got the crumpets, baby. Let's go.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm starting to feel attacked.
Yeah, somebody bring the biscuits.
Oh, what it do, Andrew? How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Andrew?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I've aged and reborn again after that game. So
Fucking hell. Ain't that the truth? Oh, my Lord. Yo, Andrew, how delicious is it? Because West Ham is kind of a bastard team for us. They always kind of fuck with us. And how delicious is it to watch the David Moyes post-match and say, oh, it wasn't a foul. I just such a ridiculously bad decision. Fuck you, David Moyes.
Yeah, man,
Fuck you.
I was just thinking all those guys after the Spurs game, and then all those guys think if it was the other way around, how they'd be going, oh, VAR, great job, VAR, great job, VAR. But listen, I don't care, man. A win to win. We didn't get it right against Spurs. We got it right here, man. And you know what? I've got to say, big up Thomas Tuchel making a substitution for Chilwell. Chilwell was the only sub that impacted. I know Kai scored.
Yep.
Chilwell, I thought Brian did okay, but Chilwell was the only one who had a big effect on that game. Big up to him, man.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Your mic is a little bit Yankee, bro.
Andrew, pop out and come back in.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Hey, Marvin, let me ask you this. Broja, I'm glad we kept him. I really am. And I know that you were, I talked to you about this all summer. And you were insistent upon us keeping Broja. I like the player, dude.
Yeah, so do I. I think that I'm quite surprised he didn't start the game because we're doing without a centre forward just is not working.
Too small, right? Too small.
Yeah, it's just small. It was good when he came on. He forced the issue a little bit. I think he was a bit nervous, though, trying to make things happen, and we were down. It's hard to get us back in the game. But I think he played well, and I think the more chances he gets, I think the more he's going to grow into the team. So I was very happy.
You would think that he wouldn't be nervous because we just gave him a 6-year deal, and that's I think that's cushion. You know what I mean? Like he shouldn't be nervous. I want to sit him down and be like, look, dude, just play football. It's not that big of a deal. It's fun.
He's good as well. He's a good player, and I think
I think so too.
I hope he's going to get the chances. I really do.
Yeah.
Agreed. He was very direct when he came on today, which is what you want from a center forward. You need somebody to be direct and try to get on goal, and he did that really well today. I thought he was fantastic for me.
Do you think this is a type of win that can propel us? Give us that Mo. You always got to have Mo on your side, right?
Yes.
That's better to be with us than against us. Is this a win that can maybe lift the spirits and say, hey, let's do this earlier in the game so we don't have to have this moment, these types of moments?
You'd really hope so. You'd really hope that is the turning point, because I don't want to bring any negativity into this. We just won a great game.
Not you, Marvin. Not you.
We've got to look. I mean, if we're analysts, and I guess that's why we're doing this show for.
Sure.
We've not played well. And again, today, we have not played well. And the first half was shocking. Our expected goals was something like 0.82 or 1 or something ridiculous. We got away with one today. We really did. And I think sometimes it takes a game like that to really push the team on. The XG, I just checking it again for what it was. Where are we? 0.88, and we won the game with 2 goals.
But Marvin, you have to look at it as this is kind of it's the beauty and the curse of the Premier League, because this league is so hard and it's so schizophrenic that shit like this happens, and it happens every weekend. Like you have to persevere through the nonsense and the bullshit, because there's a ton of bullshit that comes with this league, dude. It is so competitive, and it is so relentlessly fast and assertive and aggressive. Like, you have to be able to persevere.
I mean, Marv, Liverpool drew 0-0 this morning with Everton. So
yeah. Everton. I mean, up there with Bournemouth as one of the worst teams in the league.
But if you watch that game, because I did watch the game.
I did. I watched it too. I
was up at 5 because I just arrived home, so I slept at weird times. And I watched this game, and if we're being honest and we're being unbiased, they should have won the game. They missed their last.
100%. He's totally right.
But that's what we're talking. That's what I'm talking about when I say, like, in this league, like Liverpool, they just drew 0-0 with a team like Everton. We got a W out of a team against West Ham, who are a better team than Everton. We also, I think, did we beat Everton or draw them this year?
We beat them.
We did. All right. So
if we play those numbers games, we're going to come out on the wrong side of it, because our XG was lower than theirs.
Yes.
9 times out of 10, the team with the best XG is going to win. And Liverpool's XG was much higher than Everton. They should have won the game, and they didn't. And we did. But that doesn't work every week. It didn't work against Leeds, and it didn't work against Southampton.
Yep.
Right. So we can't be relying on that. We've got to be much better.
I agree with what you said earlier when you talked about, like, the experiment without a center forward. But that's why we have Aubameyang in. Obviously now he'll hopefully solve that problem as far as, like, having a center forward. And I do think today we were a little bit too small up top with the kind of game we had to play. Given West Ham, we're going to sit so far back. Yeah. It's hard to play crosses to Sterling and Pulisic, who are both smaller guys. I don't think Sterling had a great game at least in the first half, but he was suffering from the same problem that Pulisic was. Is like you're two smaller guys trying to be on the end of crosses, and that's just hard to do in this league.
Josh, they're going against Zuma, dude. Zuma's huge, man. Zuma's huge.
When you're playing just cross ball, which is mostly what we did in the first half, at least the first half with Reece, it was mostly just Reece crossing in balls. The only way you're going to win a game like that is to have a big center forward in there, or have somebody who's just is able to make a play. And unfortunately for Raheem and for Christian in that first half, like they're just both too small to really impact the game in that style of play.
Well, I do have some bit of breaking news. So apparently, Zuma had a very good game because he pictured all the Chelsea forwards as cats. I can't verify that news, but
Jared, are you catcalling?
They were. I heard a lot of cat calls today.
Meow. Jared is never gonna quit these fucking dad jokes, man. I swear to God.
I'm telling you,
brother, do not stop. I love dad jokes.
I am what I am. I'm just like Popeye.
Yeah, I'm right now. Hey, let me ask Marvin this question, because Marvin actually turned me on to this player. I wasn't very keen on him. Not that I didn't think he was good. I didn't really pay attention. But Marvin, I think last year was texting me. He's like, "Yo, Fofana, like if we can get him, this fucking guy's good." Marvin, Wesley Fofana is really fucking good.
Yeah, he played well. It was a good debut from him as well.
He's just a good player.
The the thing that I really like is the way that he tackles. I love it.
Yeah.
It's something about aesthetically pleasing about his slide tackles.
No
He's
question.
clean. He's clean.
Yeah.
He was outstanding today, and I'll say, like, he made the game. We were talking about this backstage a little. He made the game so easy for Reece James today.
Yeah.
Reece didn't have to. I don't think Reece had to run or move at all because he knows, like, behind him, he's just got this absolute tank who has pace and power and can tackle and pass and dribble.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
All right.
He was absolutely incredible today, man. Really, really impressive. But I've been, as well as Marv, like, been a big fan of him for a couple of seasons now. Like, whenever he would play against Chelsea, he was always a problem. He was fantastic today. Nothing bad to say about him.
I think it's I don't know if I'm robotic still. I do apologize.
No, you're better now.
I think it's a chance on Tuesday to play Fofana a bit more like in a 4. Because I don't know. I don't want Thiago Silva playing Tuesday. He needs a rest. He needs to play another 90 minutes. I know he's a miracle man, but I think the Fulham game is going to be a bit of a handful. We see how Mitch Richards started the season, scored again today. He's doing things that I didn't think he could do in the Premier League, like score. So yeah, I just think Tuesday's going to see a lot of change. I sent you that information about Mendy there, Jester, about apparently Tuchel's come out and said he might not be fit for Tuesday. Wink, wink. AKA he's going to be dropped. So you know, but I think Tuesday's going to be another thing where it's a chance to change the shape, put some more people in. I wouldn't instantly bring. I would probably start Ben on Tuesday instead of Cucurella, maybe give him a run out at least 60 minutes.
No doubt.
60 minutes. I wouldn't bring Mount straight back in because he did nothing today when he came off the bench. So it's weird. Can Sakaria play Tuesday? Can he play Tuesday at all?
It depends on his work visa. I don't know how long it takes to get a work visa approved. I would imagine not that long, like to just approve a work visa. But Aubameyang, I think if his mask fitting and his mask training go well tomorrow, he should be able to play that game. So we might have Aubameyang for the game midweek.
Yeah, just bring him for a cameo for like 30 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes just to get him in the flow. And then, over the weekend, then you bring him on to start. And look, I had to say it was for me, it was a little bit too pragmatic from the beginning to set up from Tommy T. Yeah. I did not like the Gallagher starting with Raheem and Pulisic. There's just not enough in attack. And I wish it would have been Broja because I think we would have seen the better performance out of both Raheem Sterling and Christian Pulisic. They weren't bad, but they just weren't good. They were just average.
They kept crossing it in. I was like, what are you doing? You've got like too short. They're not going to win the ball. I'm sorry, guys. They're not going to win the ball. It's like, play it more for the middle. Right. I mean, we were so predictable today up until the changes. Yeah. I mean, everyone was sideways passing it, and it was slow. It was just, even Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek just slow.
Well, since we have 10 minutes without Carlito on here, I have to do this. I told him I'd be nice, but I can't anymore. Jorginho, you can't lose the ball there, bro. You can't lose.
Yeah, he pleased us at the end of the game, man. He almost cost us big time.
Yeah, that was bad. What is he doing? Just trying to play it calm. There are 2 players on him. What is he doing?
Yeah,
he only has one speed, and that's Turtle.
Just play that ball out of bounds. If you don't have anything where you can spin or make a touch, like just play that out of bounds and take the throw, let the throw in happen, because he tried to turn and he didn't have possession of the ball and then he lost it. And then at that point he's cooked and gave up a big chance there at the end where Cornet hit the post. I will say I think I would have rather seen Broja start and maybe Pulisic play where Gallagher did, because then I think now you're playing a bit more offensive. For me, Pulisic, he passed. Well, we just said he was 24 of 24 passing today. He didn't put a foot wrong passing the ball today, and he was he was quick on the turn today. He was trying to get forward, but there was just nobody there really to play the ball to. Like between him and Sterling, like just a lot of bodies between the 2 smaller guys, and it's hard to sort of play amongst the trees.
Gosh, don't you think though that Very much just signed a new contract. He's on the up. Let's start him. Let's
Yeah.
start him. The mindset.
Yeah.
is
I would have personally. I had him in my lineup most of the week. I would have started him.
Finish the game. Just start him. Just start him. Just,
Maybe he
he's on
starts.
the up.
Maybe he gets the Fulham game now. Maybe he gets that midweek Fulham start. We'll see. Hopefully, I would have started him as well. Though I agree with you.
The false nine stuff just doesn't work for me. I don't think it's an appropriate way of playing, and I'm surprised that he didn't start, especially like you said, especially after signing a long-term deal. He's going to be flying, isn't he? I'm really surprised not to see him get that, especially considering how bad Mount and Havertz had been recently.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Hey, can y'all hold it down for about 10 minutes? I got somebody yelling at me. Give me 1 second.
Well, we can
continue. Huh?
We can go through the comments here and just discuss some of those. Got one from Gavman. Pulisic played well, a bit rusty. Understandable. Silva again, the football brain on the man could write a book. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Thiago Silva. I went to the game against Leicester, and I'd never seen Thiago Silva play live before. It's my first time because I've been away for a couple of years, and he is unbelievable. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, he was absolutely fantastic today. He was in a battle with Anthony or with Antonio. And I'll be honest, I thought Antonio probably should have got a second yellow on that headlock where he basically headlocks Thiago and pulls him back. Probably should have been a second yellow for him at that time. He's lucky to stay on. But he was fantastic today. He was in Antonio's ass all game. Like, he didn't really let him get a sniff free on the pitch.
Nope.
And yeah, I mean, I thought he was fantastic. Yeah, and I agree with what you said about Pulisic. I thought he looked good, maybe a little rusty, but I think we spoke about it earlier. The way that the front two were set up, it was tough for both of them to sort of find a rhythm. Sterling and Pulisic, considering Gallagher was behind them. But for me, Thiago Silva, again, best in the world. I don't think there's a better center back on the planet right now.
I mean, the only concern, as I said it before about 5 minutes ago, is just
keep him fit. Let him have a
rest.
rest. I would play Fofana in the middle against Fulham on, was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
You could even switch it to a 4 at the back.
Could absolutely agree with both those points.
We're now 2, even sometimes 3 games in a week. Do you know what I mean? It's going to.
That is a tough game we've got the week midweek. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking about the way that we're playing, but I mean, I am very concerned. I mean, the 5 games we have been really poor, and today we were dreadful. In my opinion.
Yeah, we were too slow. Yeah. It's predictable. It's too slow. It's it's not like I say. It's not. There's nothing really through the middle. Again. You know what I mean? Like I say, there's nothing really up top. Like the problem with Pulisic and Sterling up top is that you can't really, try and find them to hold up the ball or something like that because they're all going to be swarmed. And it was side to side a bit, but we're going side to side and wing play because there's nothing through the middle.
Yeah,
there's no. I mean, Gallagher was there, but Gallagher at the moment is a position where he can only really play one position, and we started him in 2 that he doesn't suit. So
yeah,
we started him in a 6 and then basically a 10.
He's really not.
And guess what, Mr. Tuchel, and I praise you for your stuff. He's an 8. Start when we play 8s. What are we gonna do about playing all of these players out of position? Because it's only so often it's going to work that we have to look at this the way that we've been playing. Because the way we've been playing, we're going to have more bad results. Yeah. Considering the away, are we away at Fulham on the? Yes, 12:30 kickoff away.
Okay, so this is going to be a really tough game for us. It's a midweek game as well.
No, it's Saturday lunchtime.
Oh, okay, Saturday. Okay.
We got Tuesday. We've got
Champions League.
Croatian side.
Dynamo Zagreb. Yeah.
Dynamo. Yep.
So we should be able to at least give Thiago Silva a rest.
Yeah.
You probably see a Chalobah in the game, unless he wants to go to a back 4 and try a back 4 with Zakaria playing that actual sitting DM.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to Wesley Fofana, and you saw earlier with the Onana kid at Everton,
Good
defenders
player.
with long legs that are long give people hell because you think, okay, he can't get the ball. Well. He's like Plastic Man, he's Mr. Stretch or Stretch Armstrong. If you don't remember Stretch Armstrong, Gumby or whatever euphemism you want to use. They can get the ball when you think they can't. Fofana's the same way, and Zakaria is another kid with long legs,
6'3".
that can make those tackles like we saw today from Wesley Fofana, like Onana did. But he's more polished. He's a more polished player. So if you do that, then you can have a spot to play 2 8s in the squad. You can play a 4-1-4-1. Tuchel likes that 4-4-2, where one of the central midfielders drops and the other one plays as an 8. So you almost end up as a 4-1-3. You play a 4-1-3-1-2 or something like that, or a 4. You can do stuff. You can do things that you can't without a Zakaria in the team. So I think that
Right.
For me, that's a key signing. And the fact that he's going to double down and bring Alvarez in as well tells me that he's ready to move on from the 3. Probably play it against certain teams where we need to control, like a City, like a Liverpool. But against these other sides where they're sitting back like that, when you play a 3, the way we play our 3, because there's always 3 people in defense, we play what's known as chalice. It's the V shape.
Yeah.
It's like this. So if anybody knows symbolism, the chalice is feminine. It's for like the womb. So we're playing a little scared. Yeah. Whereas you play the blade formation, which is 2 center backs with the DM, the blade is masculine. It's a phallic symbol. So there you go. we want to play like men, not like women. So, hey, bring a little bit of symbolism in, and if you watch, yeah, we could watch. No, that's symbology.
Yeah. No,
if you know,
right.
you know.
I'm just thankful that there is a World Cup interrupting part of the season, so we get to like January quicker. You know what I mean? So we can get like whoever this Alvarez in or whoever, and just get someone else in.
We're still missing the attack. We're neglecting.
That I think we might have to suffer that for the entire season.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest problem. I know we got Sterling, got Alabama, but there is no 1v1 quality in the team. It's something I brought up as what I thought was the biggest problem, bigger than midfield, even I am aware it's a problem, bigger than getting those new defenders back in and all that stuff, is not having any 1v1 quality or scoring any goals is always going to be a problem for a big club.
No one with a trick. That's the problem.
Yeah.
No one there that can just go past someone and create.
Yeah.
Let's face it, and it's unfair really. You need a tricky type of player that has qualities like a Hazard, but obviously he's not a Hazard because there's no Hazard.
The one time we didn't overpay. We didn't overpay for the position we needed to overpay for. We should have just paid that release clause for Leao. It's a lot of money, but it's a super high potential player. We could have gone a bit further for Gordon. I know a lot of people don't like Gordon, but I think he could have suited what we're trying to do. But I feel like we should have done that. I think we missed out there. And there was Zaha. I know a lot of people don't like Zaha as well, but he scores goals.
I do.
We just don't score enough goals. We don't score goals.
Yeah.
Definitely an option.
And Villa have a chance. Villa have a chance here, and they've just wide.
I love the live updates.
Hey, but Jester, aren't you celebrating? Cho got an assist today.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
They lost. And by the way,
What
if
did
you've
they-
seen the assist, it is a lofted cross into the box. That's
Andrew, what did they win by?
No, they lost.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
No, but
they lost to Freiburg.
everyone's going, oh, what an assist. It's a lofted cross into the box.
Hey, have you guys talked about Mendy yet?
Oh, God, no.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right,
we did slander Jorginho while you were gone, though.
Oh, well, by the way, I saw it. By the way, hey, Josh, I saw it too. I saw it. You don't need to do the "I told you so" motherfucker.
No.
I saw it.
It's
I
okay.
saw it.
As long as you use your eyes.
No.
it's okay.
Actually, I really wish you would do the "I told you so" motherfucker, because you're right. And look, here's the problem. I love the player, so you have to understand that I respect what he does as a footballer, as an artist, because what he does do is art. Like when he is clicking, or when he used to click, maybe 2 years ago, Like he was an unbelievable distributor of the ball, tempo, defensive midfielder, making everybody accountable, really good. The problem is that everybody gets old. I'm 34. I feel fucking old. All right. So he's just getting old, and that's par for the course, man. So I just got to move on. And it's okay. I get it. But at the same time, I am not going to disrespect this man's career because he's had a great one.
I didn't say disrespect his career. I just
no. But no one is. I'm just saying, like, look, let's be clear. He's had a good career.
Yeah, sure. He did. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Would you win your European Player of the Year? You had a good career, dickhead. So here's what I have to say, Jared. Everybody here is a nice person, and everybody here is also a good person. There's a difference. I consider myself to be a good person. I don't consider myself to be a particularly nice person. Not all the time. Now, with women, I'm very charming, but with guys, I can be a little cruel. And one of the things that I have to say is that I think that Mendy is trying hard, and I respect him for trying hard. But this is Chelsea, and there are expectations, and this is fucking football. All right? And this manager does not sell for fools. And I think that we kept Kepa because Gaga can't come until January. And I think that's the only reason we kept Kepa. But for now, you have to call a spade a spade. Mendy is simply not playing well. And this has nothing to do with race because most of the team is fucking black, and we love all these guys. This is not our race. And someone was calling one of the people on this panel race the other day. It's fucking ridiculous. It has nothing to do with it. We're just calling a spade here. You have to perform. Mendy's not performing. I'm sorry, fellas, but it's the truth.
At least you didn't call him a garden hose. Call him a spade.
Well, I think like,
no, it's a phrase. Come on.
I think what you.
I know.
Oh my God, offended. Like
no, there's a garden tool called a spade.
Yeah.
Oh, is there really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking country. I'm pretty country, and I didn't know that. That's shocking.
Yeah, wow. And of course, okay, fine. No more dad jokes.
Jesus Christ, I'm drowning in him, Jared. I'm drowning in him.
I think what we've seen the last two games is that when it comes to set pieces, teams are just going to start crossing the ball into Mendy, into the goal, and see if he makes a mistake. It happened in the last game, and it happened today. Like every cross is just right on the goalie, see if he makes a mistake. And when that starts happening, well, now you're being targeted, and like that's where it becomes a bit of an issue.
Where's this Anthony Barry dude?
Yeah, right.
I thought he went to Everton.
I don't know. Last year he was. I think he's still at Chelsea. I think
he's still there. He's still there.
But last year, remember, he was being early part of the season. He was being praised a lot because we weren't conceding a lot or anything like that. What is happening? What's happening now?
That's our fourth goal conceded from a set piece.
Yeah,
that is terrible.
You're a set piece coach. What the hell is going on,
brother? Yeah. I mean, those are Lampard numbers, man. I mean. Guys,
we got a -1 goal difference.
Yeah, because 4, we would have what, at least 2 more points. Maybe you at least get a point with Southampton because one of those came off a set piece.
Yeah,
directly off a set piece. Spurs, we would have had 2 more points there. Look, you can't be garbage at offensively at set pieces. Which, by the way. The only thing Connor did good was his set pieces. His corners were probably the best out of everybody.
Second Leeds goal was a set piece, if you remember. Second Leeds goal.
Fuck. He's right.
So
we had like 10 or 11 corners today, and I thought all of the crosses were shit. Like I thought Cucurella's crosses were bad, and Connor's crosses were bad.
Typical of Chelsea to not play a good corner.
Right. I mean, we had I think it was at one point 11-0 on corners.
Yeah.
And we had nothing out of it.
Josh, I can't even yell at Mount about it because Mount wasn't taking them. They were just fucking terrible. Fellas, corner kicks are not that hard. I mean, I've got 10-year-old footballers and a coach that can do this very easily. What are we talking about? Beat the first man. Beat the first man. Beat the first man.
Yeah, play it short. I was waiting for a short play because it's not like we had King Kong in the box. We had 2 little people out back. I know I got in trouble, so I can't say midgets anymore. So 2 little people in the box.
Yeah, I thought guys are the centre backs. That's all they are.
All right, so Marvin,
we had
what's
the
the answer?
Keebler elves in the box.
Yeah.
Marvin, what's the answer to Mendy? What are we doing, man?
Well, we I mean, I would actually even consider dropping him and put Kepa back in. I know Kepa makes mistakes and he's not a great goalkeeper, all that stuff. But
It's not bad.
At least it's worth a try for 3 games, no?
Well, it looks like he's going to definitely play Tuesday because
He starts Tuesday for me, no question.
No question. No question.
But Mendy's apparently might be injured for that game. Tuchel came out after the game. and said,
Yeah, he's injured.
I wanted to change Kepa. I really wanted to change Kepa the whole time he was there because he just kept letting silly goals in and everything. But, he's still there. He costs quite a lot of money. We might as well. I mean, we got nothing to lose. It can't be much worse than what Mendy has been in these 5 games.
It's just Marvin has just been shocking.
Someone clip this conversation after Kepa's.
I know Matt somewhere with a big old smile and something in his hand. We won't talk about what's in his hand.
We got to give Kepa a chance again, I think, because he can play the ball as well, so he suits the attempt.
For sure. I mean, he's got foot skills, man. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I'm not against him coming back in, and I think we have to do something. But you said in our text group that I think the best option is that we're gonna have to just try that American dude.
Yeah, Gaga. Yeah, Gabriel
Really?
Slolina. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know firsthand, Marvin. He is very good. Very good.
Had another clean sheet the other night.
is he good with his feet?
Dude, he is just flat out good, comprehensively. Yes, he's got feet. He is a modern player. This is why we bought him. He's 18.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Oh,
He's 6'5".
Wow, the next Courtois potentially.
Buddy, he's fucking good. This is why we bought him. Like, we don't.
He's not a
when was the last
reptile,
time we farmed a player from the MLS? Never.
Real Madrid wanted him. That shows you as much as you need to know.
Yeah, like
I
he's
think-
legitimately good.
Do we push him in too soon and break his confidence, though? That's a concern, isn't it? At 18, he's a very young goalkeeper.
Well, we'll see if he starts in the world for the U.S. men's national
Oh, that's
team.
a good chance. Is he the first choice keeper for the
No,
US?
but he
He's
might
not-
be
He's not.
because none of the first choice keepers are getting any game time. They're playing. Most of them are playing overseas. And
Matt Turner's on the bench for Arsenal.
You cannot use Zach Steffen as your first choice.
Don't be
we're
surprised.
hoping not.
Marvin, but I have to say this, and like you're asking, when is the player ready? Well, if he just got bought by Chelsea, and if this dude walks in the room and his dick has been there for 2 fucking minutes, I gotta say he's not worried about fucking up. I think he believes in himself.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to. I mean, why not? I mean, at the moment, we have to do something because Mendy is almost costing us points here.
Seriously, like I am, I'm like worried every time we pass it back to him. I never used to feel like this.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. What happened to him?
Dude, I don't know.
Well, it's the AW curse. We look. We need to sign a petition to not let her meet any more players.
Yeah.
It cannot happen. It just can't, because when she meets a player, they go to crap. Look,
Okay, Jared,
Google met her
why
and
am
they
I
got a
missing?
divorce.
Why am
What
I
the hell?
missing this joke? What is
You're not
this
missing anything.
inside joke?
You're
What is
not
this
missing
inside?
it. You're not
Are we
missing
talking
it.
about
Jared's
like
in-
one of these porn stars that slept with one of our players?
No, no.
Well,
no.
I guess we
She's a
could call her
wannabe.
one because she
She's
does
a
have a
wannabe.
video out.
Oh,
What?
Jesus Christ. Is that Astrid Wet chick fuck another one of our players? God damn it.
No, she just took a
She's just
picture.
fucking all of us, is what she's doing.
What can I say? She takes one for the team, man.
Oh no, we're gonna spend a half hour on this. Oh,
that
good Lord.
is fucking hilarious. She loves Chelsea, I'll tell you what. Oh, okay, fair enough. All right,
He's a goalkeeper.
moving on.
She's a goalkeeper, but she ain't got any clean sheets.
Hey, oh my God, that is a really good joke. That is a really good joke. Oh shit, was that Marvin? Fuck, that was a good joke. I'm so mad I didn't make that joke myself.
wasn't it?
That was Andrew.
Yeah.
I am
that's
so
right.
jealous I didn't make that joke. Jared, we're
You
going
can
off
make
the
that
rails.
joke of what does Mindy and Astrid Wet both have in common?
Oh well,
Very
I
little
mean,
clean sheet.
it lost a little bit of mustard. Jared, we're going off the rails here. Get us back on track.
Oh, you're asking me to get back on the rails.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, buddy, I already just looked up her OnlyFans. She ain't bad. She ain't bad.
Oh man. So anyway,
all right. Well, now I think I need to pay $5.99 a month. Fuck me.
Get a room, you two.
I want to
Oh,
answer
good
Bobby
Lord.
Fairview's
Hey,
comment.
thank God we won.
I've been
Imagine if we
scrolling.
lost tonight.
I've been scrolling the comments. I see some from Bobby Fairview. One, not that one, but there was one that said at least Lampard was good at offensive set pieces for us. We are screwing up both. I was at many games in 2010 plus. Lampard was not good at offensive set pieces. He, like every other Chelsea player since 2007, has smacked the ball into the first man 90% of the time. It happens to everyone. I think the problem is it happened with
I think he
Fabregas,
means
it happened
coaching.
with Willian, it happened with Lampard. It happened with
I think
maybe,
it's meant as
but
when
I
he was a
disagree.
coach.
I don't really agree with that too. It's just we have bigger players in the box, like Zuma are pretty good at headers and scoring, whereas now we don't have many high volume scoring defenders in the box.
I'm just thinking, guys, at Fulham next week, if Willian starts and Mount starts, Jesus Christ, the corner.
He's going to score.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Hey, Andrew, we're going to reach a singularity, my man.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we
It's gonna be
certainly
like a multiverse will open up.
They'll be saying, play the ball behind the touch.
Yeah, we've certainly never had like a Diego Forlan or anything like that on corners at Chelsea. It's mostly always been kind of a
What a
kind
good
of
shout. What a good shout.
He's the best he's the best corner taker I've personally ever seen. Like amazing corner taker, but yeah, we haven't had anything like that in a while. So mostly like just a group of different dudes. They all randomly take one, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and like there's no real rhyme to the reason.
Yeah, I mean, don't you
don't
think
you-
11 corners is enough? I mean, my God, come on,
Don't
guys.
you watch a game now? Don't you watch a game now? I sometimes watch a game now and go, no, don't let it go for a corner. Don't let it go for a corner. No. Just try to spin the ball back in. Just get it, don't let it, please, no. This is no
I don't
point.
know why we didn't work it to the top of the box, play it short, work it to the top of the box, and pop a shot. You don't know. It could get deflected and go in. That's better than the draws that we were doing on the and every time they
It's
broke
always
off
an
of
extra
it.
touch. It's an extra touch or it's a pass. Just smack it. It might go off like 4 different legs and bobble in, something like that. Just take it. Just take the shots.
You guys, City and Villa are 0-0 at halftime. Do you think it's Pep out? Is it Pep out time?
Gosh,
Marv,
I mean,
Marv, are they playing beautiful football for you right now, Marv? Are they really attacking Villa? Are they playing that attacking style, that attacking Pep style football in Aston Villa right now?
Can someone give me a beat on how many touches Haaland has in the first half? Because I bet it's about 3.
It's under 5.
Yeah, and that's the amount of goals. That's the amount of goals Haaland.
All right. I shouldn't have fucking said anything. He's got a heart on for Haaland.
Listen, I love Haaland too, man.
He has 10 touches, by the way.
Okay,
well, congratulations.
If he's anything, he's an absolute goal machine. That's about it. But
yeah, he's not a great footballer, but he is a good finisher.
No question about that. Yeah, no one can argue that.
I've heard that a couple times about ugly women.
I'm going to beat the Haaland because he is an unbelievable striker who we should have signed for 150 million.
All right.
Yeah, but Marv, it would have been like 200 million. It's way more than 150. Like 150 is what Dortmund would have took, and then his daddy and Mano would have took another 80. So it's like, yeah, it's a really tough transfer to do. No, I agree. Listen, Marvin, I wanted Erling Haaland as much, if not more, than anyone else last season, if not 2 years ago. He's an incredible finisher, but that is a insane price tag. Man.
Look, I just don't think that it was news to anybody that he was good. Like no one's fucking cracking the Da Vinci Code telling me, oh, we should have signed him. Yeah, no shit, dude. All right, everybody fucking knows that.
Think,
come on.
I want to ask you guys.
Can I
think Bowley would have paid it?
Say again.
You think Bowley would have paid it if he was? Paid
Yes.
Yeah, Bowley would have paid
I'm
it.
thinking that as well, right? I'm thinking.
He will pay 150 for. He will pay 150 for Liao. I guarantee that they do that next summer.
Yeah.
Josh, it's funny you should say that because I saw that we offered 100 and Pulisic for him.
Yeah, I saw that as well, but that's not a deal I would want to do. But I will pay the 150 for the release clause.
Fuck yeah! But by the way, I don't think it'll be 150 in January. I think we can get him, and I think we will.
I think he might sign a new contract, but have it lower the buyout clause.
The RC, that's possible. That's also possible.
Yeah, but is there going
what,
to be a caveat? Is there going to be a caveat that we can't sell him for a year? Like, is there like a no release clause, or like a no trade?
Like in Tuku, sign a new contract and put the 60 million buyout clause in.
Same as Gvardiol. I think Josko, I think, has a 90 million release clause in his contract, which is what we were going to buy him for this summer before we had to go into the midfield market. But
yeah, I would be.
I think they do.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine. I think they'll get Alvarez in January, but I do think they'll give Zakaria a real shot. Like, if Zakaria is playing really well, do you need Alvarez per se? Maybe not. Okay.
Because Jorginho's going probably in January.
I see. That's what I think, Josh. I think that we want 2 players for every position.
Even if Jorginho stays, it's just another option.
Yeah, I want 2 players for every position, man.
And he's probably more of a straight line DM than Zakaria is. Zakaria is a little bit more of like a multi-tool player. Which is why you saw Tuchel. Of course, whenever Tuchel mentions wing back, people throw their hands in the air like, "Oh my god, what is he doing?" Like, but this guy, like, he's probably a bit more multi-tool than Alvarez. But yeah, maybe they do Alvarez in January and then they do Leao in the summer or Nkuku, something like that.
Because unfortunately, let's be very clear, we're not going to give one of my favorite ever players, Jorginho. We're not giving him a new contract. No disrespect, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Maybe not even Kante either.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. Marv loves him. I do
as well.
It's just the injury. It's the injuries, guys. It's availability.
Every Chelsea fan loves Kante.
That's not true. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm a Chelsea fan.
You don't like Kante?
No, I don't.
Oh wow. Okay.
Insane.
Yeah,
I'm a crazy guy. What can I say?
Yeah, I know,
So I guess we did coin a new nickname for Zakaria. He's the Swiss Army knife.
Ooh.
Hey, low hanging fruit. Swiss Army knife.
That's tasty. I don't hate that, Jared. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Hey,
come down the middle, he'll give you the can opener.
Hey, all jokes aside, you had to love the back 3 we had today. I'm just so appreciative that this has all come together. It's all come for full circle. Fofana, Thiago Silva, and Koulibaly. Now, I know Thiago Silva probably won't be here next year, and that's okay. We probably will buy Gvardiol and put Fofana or Koulibaly in the center. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I have to say that I love what we're going to become because I can already see it happening. Like, Fofana was the missing piece of the back line because holy shit is he good.
Right now, it's the best back 5 in football. Whether or not you put Chilwell, you can even substitute Chilwell and Cucurella, and still the best back 5.
They need to prove that, by the way.
They do. By the way, Marvin, you're not wrong on that. But on paper, they are the best back 5. They just have to fucking do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. They got. Listen, to me, it's a clean sheet today for them because the goal comes from like a weird set piece kind of thing. But as far as the back 3 go, I thought they were stellar.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're not wrong, Marv. You want to see it. Obviously, you want to see it over a long term.
I mean, I will read out the stat. Sorry to interrupt you there, Josh.
No,
you're not. You're good.
I want to read out the Fofana stats are pretty nice.
Please do, because I'm already hard. Take me home, baby. Take me home.
2 clearances, 3 tackles, so he didn't have to make that many tackles, but that showed that he read the game very well. Ground duels 4 out of 5, so almost all of them. Aerial duels 2 out of 3, and accurate passes 89.1%.
Love it.
Yeah, 102 touches. Good Lord.
He was off the charts, man. He was off the charts.
And that tackle, he buried that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was so dope. I was like, I jumped off my seat. I texted Jessica immediately. I was like, oh my God, did you see that? Like, it was fucking amazing. So I love the player. You could tell. I love the player.
Yeah. And back to the previous, I'll just come back in on the previous thing. City actually played very similarly to how we did in our first half.
Yes.
70%. They had 70% possession, but they've created absolutely nothing. If anything, Villa were the closest to scoring here in this game.
Yeah,
Fire
I'm
Pep.
watching.
Fire Pep, right? Let's get him out.
everybody should be watching this game because I'm very curious what Stevie G is going to do in the second half.
Well,
I
I
think they're gonna
got to
bend
ask this. After today's results, of course, we have one more left. Does my Liverpool going no higher than 4th
Dude,
carry some water today?
Marvin, we talked about this. When you lose your best player,
It's tough.
guys,
Liverpool's in trouble, and their midfield is midi as well. I think.
bro. Sadio Mane was one of, if not the
Great
best
player.
player in the league last
Yeah,
year. Like,
no question.
let's be very
most
clear.
most dangerous player
He's
on their
terrifying.
team. No question.
It wasn't just left wing, bro. It was striker too. The guy,
Mane is
the
a great
guy
player.
draw defenders out. He fucking got in their head. He
Also,
was so good.
Trent came off with thigh trouble today.
Is a thigh trouble.
Yeah.
Oh
wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys just hate to see that. You just really
No,
hate
I'm
to
just
see that.
saying. But the thing is, then Klopp actually made the right substitution after bringing Firmino on, but then he just mucked out with his other substitutions.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I mean, this particular Chelsea team would be so good with a 25-year-old Bobby Firmino. I'm not even fucking around. We would be perfect with that player. But he's also 31, so alas, there it is.
But it is the 7th season of Klopp, and I think all of his 7 seasons he kind of takes a dip.
Yep.
Because you run these players into the ground.
That's why I said 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're aged.
And they didn't improve their team much at all, to be honest with you.
No, they got worse.
Plus, I've not seen him rebuild a side.
Right.
Dortmund, he didn't really rebuild it, and it sort of went.
And I hate to say it because I actually really like this player. Like, I respect Salah a lot. I like it, the career he's had is amazing. He's also slowing down too.
Mane leaving is the worst thing to happen to Salah.
100%.
No
Worst thing
question,
because that free wasn't a Mane didn't play a traditional striker. Nunes is appalling.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I didn't know. I asked someone whether he started today, and because I didn't notice him until yeah.
Mane provided Salah with acres of space. Acres of free space.
It's the danger, Josh. It's the danger.
Yeah.
It's the threat that makes defenders cautious. It makes them totally worried. It makes them double team. You know what I mean? What does that do to everybody else? It gives them more space.
Yep, no doubt.
No, it is. I said when I watched Nunes play against the U.S. men's national team. He was playing against 2 MLS defenders, by the way. One of them I happened to rate in Zim. The other one, it's a bag of donuts. And he didn't score against 2 MLS defenders. At that point, I was like, this dude is just hype.
Yeah.
He has bad touch. They were praising him for one shot that was saved but it was saved. So what does it matter?
He's good in the air, Nunes, though, isn't he?
Yes. Well, he's
he'll
big.
get goals.
He's big.
He'll get goals from the air, I think. I think he'll score, but he cannot kick a fucking ball.
Marvin, though, I mean, like, touches fucking everything, dude. It's fucking everything.
Like Lukaku.
Oh, I mean, like, it's everything. Look, people deride Harry Kane. Harry Kane has an unbelievable first touch.
Yeah, he has a great touch.
Yeah.
Like, this is why he can dip in, and it's why he's not really like a striker. He's more of just a footballer that kind of just runs around. But like his touch is so good that it allows him to be comprehensive.
He's like a 10 who can really score goals.
Nah, he's just a 10. He's a 10 because he likes to pass the ball and he likes to create and all that jazz, which is why I think he's so amazing. And English fans should fucking respect him more. But no, it's his touch. It's his touch, guys.
So
like it never lets him down.
Matty Cash is off with an injury.
I like Matty Cash. That sucks. I like him. He's handsome.
27th minute, he came off, and Ashley Young is playing.
Oh, wow.
Ashley, not so young.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yo, do you remember when he used to play for Aston Villa in the 90s? Holy
good.
shit. Oh, hell yeah, he was good. Hell yeah.
I wanted us to sign him when he was playing for
Bro,
Villa.
you remember when Manchester United first signed him? He was like for about 3 months, he was the best player in the Premier League. He was awesome.
Really good player.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a shame when he went to United, he just started diving.
Was this 2012, I think?
It would have been about when he
came.
Was
it Ashley Young, 2011?
Yeah.
2011. There you go. So they won it in 2012. Yeah, there you go.
I I still think I'll say this. I think Antonio was lucky not to get sent off with the second yellow. I'll also say this. I think Reese was a little lucky too to not get a red for a kick out. He certainly straightened that leg out.
That person,
on Antonio.
Josh,
didn't it
Reece
remind
James
you
will
of,
never do any wrong in my eyes.
I know, man. Me
He's
either. I love it.
perfect. I
I
love
love
it.
it.
If you
I
remember,
love
that's
it, but he's very lucky. If Youngman's son had kicked out at my guy like Reese did there, I'd have been like, I want him off, dude.
Oh yeah. What do you got, Andrew?
No, I was just about to say, I was about to bring up because Son got sent off against us because like Rudiger obviously
Oh, that was great.
barely got touched with him, rolled around, which is great, by the way. And he should have got sent off.
Those are the dark arts, fellas.
Yeah,
Those are dark arts.
He had a great game. He was lucky right there. I was glad they didn't do it.
It's
glad
just,
they didn't send him
guys,
off,
like how they just, you
all
can
I
already
get.
tell the chemistry, Fofana and Reese. It's just, it's
Oh,
going
they
to be
already
so
have
good.
it. They already have it. Yeah.
It's already there, guys. They have the same fucking haircut. They're twins. They're handsome. They
Would
love
you
their
guys,
football.
In January, would you still look at maybe bringing in a
Liao.
right back / right wing back for the squad?
I would.
Rotate Reece because he's going to play a lot of football.
Well, I think ideally, I know again, I've said this so much times. I think ideally Ruben would be the backup right wing back, but because of we're injured in the midfield right now, until Zakaria is healthy, once Zakaria is healthy, I think Ruben just goes back to the backup right wing back.
I think so too.
Bring
too.
Alvarez in, and
But let me say this too. I thought he was awesome today, man. He had the ball. He was 94% successful passing today, which Jesters had brought up last week with Jorginho. In our last 5 games, Jorginho had been under 90% passing. Ruben was 94% today. He was spraying the ball all over forward, by the way. He was running with the ball.
Yeah.
He was at least attempting to get the ball into dangerous areas.
Mm-hmm.
Just need him to realize that he's built like a brick shit house.
Yeah. Marvin, I have to say this.
Yeah.
I don't like being inconsistent about how I feel about a player. Like, I like to trust my instinct, and most of the time I do trust my instinct. With Ruben, I do vacillate a little bit. I don't like that, but I know that there's a really good player there. It's just, today, he was, dude, he was good. And I'm just really glad that we didn't give up on him, because as long as he's cool with being utility, we're always gonna need him.
He plays the game forward, which is what I like. He's brave. He's brave. He's a brave player. If you like attacking football, you can't not like Ruben, because he's built for that. That's all he does. I know Marv. I know we're simpatico on him.
All up there.
But I think he'll be, once a guy like Zakaria is in and Conte and Kovic are healthy, Ruben goes back to backup right wing back, which I think is fine. He'll be good there too. But
can I come in?
Can
I come in on the right back situation?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I would not buy a right back now, because I think in January, and I don't know if we will do anything in January. A lot of the time we don't. I think that we neglected the forward area, and I think that's what we need to put all our focus into if we are going to go back into the market again. A right back, it would be nice, but if we're buying one, it has to be one that's a goal threat, as you see what Chilwell was like. Has to be one that's quick up and down, good at both, and finding one who is good at that and is willing to be Reece's backup is going to be very difficult to find.
Because guess what? They know they're not going to start over Reece James. They have to know that.
No. But maybe
Haaland scored again.
I saw it. I saw it. Guess what? It was one touch.
Maybe.
All of his
goals. Oh my God! What the fuck was this keeper doing? Why are you so out of position? What are you doing?
All of Haaland's goals are going to be tap-in finishes all year.
Oh my God! Oh my, buddy! Jesus Christ! Okay.
I'll say this though. Tuchel loves Ruben, man. He plays him every time he's healthy. He plays. He
loves himself some Ruben, man.
Yeah, I don't know where he'll put him, but I think he'll find a spot for him. I think he'll find a spot for him on the team.
He's a coach, man. He knows that Ruben has stuff to offer. He doesn't. I mean, Ruben's never going to be a consistent, this is your position type player. But all good with me.
He's too versatile. He's too versatile to pin down into one.
I mean, Marvin, are we talking about Anthony Gordon? I mean, what are you thinking?
I like Gordon. Actually,
I do too.
He was quality today, by the way. Is that him?
Fuck yeah, he was. You saw that too. I'm glad you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was fantastic. Him and Onana played a really, really good game for Everton today. And I think, that kind of player in a better team is going to be a demon. He creates, he's fast, he can beat a man. There was one where he carried from defense. He took it round one player, carried it the entire length of the field. And I think it was Gray or Mopay that wasted it.
That's water, folks. That's water. That's water. You know what you think.
Sometimes these streams are long, man. You got to go when you got to go.
I mean, are we streaming or are we not streaming? Come on.
I'll say about Anthony. I think I want to put a little. I dispel a little rumor. There was, obviously there was rumors out that we spent we offered like 60 or 70 million for him. I don't think that's true. I think we offered about 40 million for the player, and Everton didn't want to do that deal. Yeah. I don't think we offered anywhere near 60 or 70.
We offered 40.
But I think 40 is probably the offer that went in for him. But yeah, maybe he comes eventually. Maybe next year Frank will let him go. I think Frank kind of did him a bit of a disservice by not letting him come to Chelsea this year.
Very hypocritical when
it won't matter because
West Ham let him go.
No, guys. He was just doing his job. Come on.
Hold on. Let me in on this. I think he's been extremely hypocritical. What would he have been like had West Ham not allowed him to go to us?
Oh, no, but that's his job, Marvin. That's his job.
Well, he tried to say I stayed at 4 years at West Ham, but it was like, yeah, Frank, but we were the first big club to come in for you. And when that happened, you jumped at the chance. He would have for him to tell Anthony Gordon, wait a year. I think that's harsh.
This guy's gonna be fighting for his managerial life, man. If he loses this job, he's never gonna get another one in top flight football. So I get what he's doing. Was it respectful to the player? No, but it's also not his job to care about the future of the player if the player is no longer playing for him. He does not fucking care about that shit, and he shouldn't. He shouldn't. Yeah. Because this is a business and this is a club, the club only cares about the players. The club only cares about the players that are playing for the team.
Yeah, there's definitely a dark side to it. That's
100%. You have to be real about this, Josh. You have to be.
That's definitely the dark truth about the situation. It's he's got to do what's best for him.
I want to do I think kind of a what if or a what's going to happen scenario. But first, I need to update Josh. Jorginho didn't have 90% pass rating today either.
Jester, you just had salt in the wound, man. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls.
So Rice, even though they lost, had a pretty good game, and Havertz scored. So how's Johnny Minerals' stream going to look? Is he going to be praising Rice?
He has a white mustache, and he's just going to fucking say.
Apparently,
let's have it right. Let's have it right.
Apparently, on his timeline, he had a picture of Havertz and Mount and said,
"Yeah, he's a Havertz guy.
Let's have it right. I'm gonna omit the H from Evett. Let's have it right."
Apologize, all haters. Even though Mount did absolutely sweet
nothing
when he came on, so
he did nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm happy for Havertz because he separate himself from Mount. So you can just say Mount's happy to look worse.
Hey, Marvin.
I scored, brother. What'd you do?
Marvin, I have to ask you this.
Chuckle brother left now.
Marvin, I got to ask you this. These guys that think Havertz sucks. I think they're just wrong. I think Havertz is a good player. He just needs to find his way. I think that if he plays the Zidane role, the way that Zidane played for Juventus and for Real Madrid, then that is his perfect position. Attacking mid.
Mount and Havertz are not good together.
No, they're not. They're not. But I also think Havertz is way better than Mount.
There's no chemistry.
But Jared showed that graphic last week of the last game they played together, and they're mapped on top of each other the whole game. They occupy the same space.
Yeah, but 1-6-2 and fast.
Yeah, I agree. I think Havertz is a better player.
But Josh, I think it's as simple as he's an attacking midfielder that could play second striker, attacking mid, whatever you want to fucking call it. Just play right next to the striker and check in.
I have it from somebody who was at the last match, not this one, with the Southampton one, where Havertz and Mount were on top of each other. That Mount was holding Kai Havertz's pocket. So if you know, you know. I just say it.
If you don't know, now you know.
If you don't know, look it up. Go watch some.
It's like
Orange is the New Black.
It's like two kids when they're in nursery or something. They find each other. They're best friends, and they won't go anywhere without each other. Do you know what I mean? They're just like it's just one of those. You've got to
They
separate.
had the same haircut.
Yeah,
They had the same haircut.
They got the same haircut. They did.
Okay, Jared, this is why I love having Andrew on all of our shows. Andrew, you're part of the family. You're welcome anytime.
They're like variants of each other, or different like clones of each other.
Guys,
It's like a defective clone version.
Guys, do
Go
you
ahead,
know
Marv.
who the mystery midfielder was? Sorry to interrupt again.
No, you're not interrupting, Marv. You're not.
Apparently, the mystery midfielder that we bid 50 million for on deadline day was actually Lavia from Southampton.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
The one that
He's a
scored
good player. He's a good player.
He's all right, isn't he? Huh? Fuck.
I've got to call bullshit on that. I'm sorry.
I think they would sell for 50 million.
No, know what you're saying, Marv. But
Why would you play 50 million for Labia?
Well, he's not a $50 million player, but he is pretty good.
He just moved to Southampton.
So,
as well.
so they just missed that whole thing.
Yeah, just moved. Yeah,
It's like, why would you hang on? What did you see?
it's from it's just from Fabrizio Romano's pod. So I'm not sure.
I wanted it to be Ruben Neves, but
yeah, me too. Never.
Oh, you gotta dunk that shit! Come on! God damn it!
I think I'm
you
a bit
gotta
behind.
dunk that shit. Oh,
But I didn't say Lavia. I said Labia. Just
sorry. I am editorializing. I am editorializing this Man City Villa game.
And Andrew's about to choke.
oh God, don't do that.
We were just ignoring you, Jared. That's all. We were ignoring you.
Come on, I dropped a gold. I did that. That's
Okay, Jared, did I miss a good joke? What did you say?
Foot.
That is terrible control from number 41 of Villa. That is shocking.
Fucking, I mean, like that, bro. That is some, bro.
Ramsey.
That is some Lukaku shit, and I do not say that lightly. Oh my
That
god,
Ramsey.
That's
Ramsey.
bad. Very bad.
yo,
Jacob
Villa is pushing, huh? How about that?
They've not played badly.
Did I just see Patrice Evra? Holy shit! I thought Bailey was Patrice Evra. They look so alike. Oh,
Cancelo
wow.
holding the ball for too long there.
Yeah, no doubt. Good
Bailey
player, but wow.
wishes he was Patrice Evra.
No shit.
Oh, good play here. Here's a chance again. No, it's Bailey on the ball. He's
They're
gonna
about to go 7.3 of Liverpool, man.
5-4-3-2-1. Bailey's going to give the ball away.
I said, Andrew, I
Who
don't
is
think
41? Who is 41 right here? Who is this?
Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah, Jacob Ramsey.
Jesus, you can't. You got to dunk that shit, man. You got to dunk that shit. That is a dink. That is easy, bro. Come on, you're making $100,000 a week. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, he probably isn't making $100,000 a week.
Actually, to be fair, he probably isn't. This fella.
Not Barkley and Alonso with us anymore.
Oh jeez.
Did you see the
I
list?
was a Ross guy.
Hold on. Did you see the list of the players that we got rid of? Not loaned, got rid of.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the squad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole squad.
And I hope everybody understands that's why we could spend so much money and put these players on the wages they actually deserve is because we cleaned house.
Yeah,
we
Jared, talk to him
toilet.
about the Jared, talk to him about the salaries.
Yeah, the salaries. Okay, I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. We're giving Reece James 200. Well, I think it reported 250.
Yeah.
Week.
Yeah, something.
By the way, he's the best player in the fucking Premier League besides probably Haaland.
Deserves every penny.
He is unbelievable, Reece James.
It's a
unbelievable.
6+1.
But how many games does he play?
I hear you, Marvin, but when he plays, he's undeniable.
$1 million for every game, Mark.
It's a 6+1 deal, from what I understand.
Yes.
So
yes, it is.
If you go 3 years in the future, we travel with me in the time machine.
No.
Reece James is worth then 350,000.
But we have him locked. That's
we
the
have
thing.
him locked at 250,000, and we can say you've got 3 years and a kicker. We're not going to negotiate with you. What are you going to do?
But there's a concern.
And with all the new TV money that'll be out by then, the new streaming money.
but extremely concerning. He played 26 Premier League games last season, 32 the year before, and 24 the year before that.
But did you see where he got injured? Did you see where he got injured, dude?
No, but the lack of games is scary.
It was a tackle.
But Marv, that's why I was asking. Marv, that's why I was like talking about bringing in a right wing back, so he doesn't play that many. So
yeah, but we don't need no stinking Dumfries, bro.
No, I'm not talking about Dumfries. I'm talking about just someone. Just like that's why I think a DOF is so important. Someone who could find someone that no one's heard of, youngest player, bring him in who knows that they're not going to be, that Reece is the top dog, who's willing to accept that role. You know what I mean?
It's unfortunate. I actually thought that Dujon Sterling was going to be that guy. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh, all he is mustard.
Not Dujon mustard.
No.
That's mustard.
Yeah, but Marv, did you notice how little? Marv, did you notice how little work Reece had to do today though with Fofana behind him?
Yeah, a lot less.
I mean, how much less effort he had to put into the game. He barely had to go anywhere on defense, which is, I think, the idea long term, how to keep him healthy. And that was like, let's get him the best young right center back in the world.
Yeah.
And that will help keep him healthy.
Marvin, I have to thank you. I have to thank you for turning me on to Wesley Fofana because I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Also, by the way, Marvin, he wants to be here. He wants to be here. He wants to be truly great. Like you listen to his words. The fucking guy is ambitious, man. He really wants to be the starting right back for France. He wants to be the best right back in the world, the best right center back, whatever. He wants all of these things. You could just tell this young man. He wants the world, Chico, and everything in it.
He could be a great right back too, by the way.
But no doubt.
If France were going to play with 4, he could be a great right back.
No question.
But he, I think what's great is who's a great backup for Fofana is Reece James. Like if you want to give Reece a day off, put him a right center back, let him have a day at right center back. Like Reece is probably one of the best young right center backs in the world.
Do you know one of the reasons I liked Fofana to come to the club? Because what we had with Rudiger was an elite carrier of the ball. And I think in future games we're going to see, because I've seen him do it so many times for Leicester, in future games we're going to see Fofana drive a lot more with the ball. And I think people are going to be a lot more impressed with him. I think there is a lot of talent and skill there.
Well, Jared, look at his numbers. I think he had over 90 passes today. So he look how much he had the ball just alone today. They were going to.
Well, I mean, let's be clear. I mean, guy was probably being a little reserved. I mean, like he just didn't want to fuck up. It's his first day. I mean, like everybody's first day on the job, regardless of the job, whether it's football or it's some executive position.
He was definitely playing a little inside himself.
Well, no, but you know what? Now that I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, Fofana, it's okay. Now you can be okay with where you are on the team. You're ingratiated. It's all good. And I think that now that we won and he played so well and he had that tackle, I think now it's just it's open season. He's going to be awesome.
He's a brilliant player.
He is.
If he doesn't get injured in 4 or 5 years, he will potentially be the best centre back in the league.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we're talking like Virgil van Dijk type shit now.
Yeah,
like he really is. He really is that special. And the attitude is there. And like I have to say this. There's this scene in this movie called Margin Call. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. It's about the collapse of Lehman Brothers, and Kevin Spacey has a scene where they're about to sell all these toxic assets to clients that don't know that they're toxic assets, and he says, "Remember this day, gentlemen. There's going to be a lot of people that say a lot of things about what we do this day, but we have to do what we have to do." And what Fofana did was he had to do what he had to do to leave Leicester. And people are going to say some things about how he manufactured this exit. I do not care. He had to do what he had to do because at the end of the day, no one is going to take care of your professional life but you. And he fucking was a man about it. And he said, this is my life. I have one of them, and I need to do what I have to do to get on the team that I want to be on in order to fulfill my professional and personal goals. And he did, and I fucking respect him for it.
I have to ask you about this movie. Was this the movie that Kevin Spacey had little kids in his basement?
No.
Oh, that's real life. I'm sorry.
asshole! I just gave an unbelievable soliloquy that you've never made,
I
and
don't
you
know
just
anyone heard
fucking
you.
cut me down.
As soon as you said Kevin Spacey, no one heard the rest.
Oh, you asshole! You asshole! Look, the point is that he manufactured the exit, and he got his fucking wish. And you know what? He's better for it because this is his life. This is his life, man.
Yeah, I have
So-
no problem with what he did either.
No,
We're coming up on an hour and a half.
it's been awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it's been awesome. But because we had our manager suspended for one, a red card, and two, because he went against VAR, went against the Pirates at B. So we'll discuss this Rice tweet real quick.
What happened? What happened?
Declan Rice tweets.
Whining.
I guess I can put it. Well,
Of
that's
course.
that's up there with one of the worst VAR decisions made since it's come into the game. Shambles. I think that's 3 games. He's got to be a 3-game ban with that.
At least one, right? It's got to be at least one.
Yeah,
It's a
it's gotta-
player I've always liked, but I feel like he's becoming a bit of a bitch.
No
well,
shit.
He's pissed because we just signed Zakaria, and in January we're going to sign Alvarez. It means we're going to be without Rice again for our meals next summer.
And if Zakaria works out, we can buy him for 30, which is like 80 million less than he is.
Yeah, so you
But
can
we
get.
can't sign Alvarez. We cannot sign Alvarez. I'm against this because
I'm
I've
not.
got it in my vision that my son is going to be the first Mexican to play for Chelsea.
By the way, let's be very clear, fellas. Marvin is married to a hot Mexicana. And his kid is beautiful, man. No doubt,
Yeah.
no lie. One of these days, I'm gonna coach him. Fucking Diego,
Yes,
man.
let's do this.
I'm gonna coach Diego, man. I'm gonna make him an attacking midfielder.
Yes, that's where
Well,
I
I
want.
got the next keeper sitting in Virginia right now.
Yeah, boy,
He's gonna be a
boy.
freaking beast.
No,
Yeah.
look, the thing is Marvin, I really want Alvarez, and I think that Ajax is. I mean, like they're publicly open about this in January, which is fine. I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'll be out of Champions League by then, and they'll,
Yeah.
I think the only reason they didn't say
They
this
are.
because their window closed. Like the
Yeah.
day
Oh,
before.
yeah, for sure.
That's the only reason, or else they would have.
well, they did sign this Grillage kid.
Yeah, but I mean, they would
dude.
have like been able to like spend money on maybe a replacement.
Yeah.
or something like
Well,
that.
Which,
I
by
can
the
see
way, we
Ziyech.
would
I
have
can
given-
see Ziyech going the other way in January as well.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Haaland misses quite a few though. Didn't he? He missed 2 chances here. Here comes another one.
Because he's not a good footballer. He's just a good finisher. He's not a good footballer. This guys, Jesus Christ.
What's he got? 9 goals
What?
now?
What minute
he's
are
a
you,
good
Marvin, what
finisher.
minute are you in?
10
So-
goals. Sorry, he's got 10.
68.
You're saying
you're just-
Holland
yeah,
is
I'm a little ahead
Holland
of
is the butterface of attackers.
Yeah, but it's the butterface that still gets laid.
Well, that's what brown bags are for.
I mean, it's an unattractive woman that still gets
You know,
dick. I guess I mean, just it is what it is.
Is he a single bagger or a double bagger?
I mean, he's gonna have to triple, my man.
You
Because-
know what the difference between a single bagger and a
Oh,
double bagger is.
I got it. I'm an American.
fuck.
I got it.
Ooh.
Good Lord, man.
No,
Yeah,
it's like,
You have to, when you get monetized, you have to watch it. You know that with some of these.
So-
I am fully aware of this.
So yeah, a double bagger is.
Yo, by the
when
way,
you put one
Andrew,
on your
I
head
am-
in case hers
Andrew,
falls off, right?
Andrew, I am getting all of my inappropriate and bullshit behavior out of the way now. So when we actually start making money, I can, be more proper.
Yeah, right now it's okay because they don't care because I am the very top of chicken ship. It's a little rice cheese. It's still chicken.
That was a good
it's
save on
nobody
that
gives a
Holland, on that De Bruyne
Yep.
shot or the
Yep.
Holland shot.
Yep.
So yeah, it's one of those things. It's just a joke, folks. It's not meant to.
Fellas, there's a lot more important things in life. Come on, get the fuck out of here. If you can't laugh, then I've got no time for you.
Yeah, you can only
Marvin,
cry.
Marvin, I have a question for you, because I think it's pertinent as the World Cup's going to be here really quickly. If we have a chance to sign, and I think we'll sign 2 players. One of them I most certainly think is Alvarez. The second player in January, who do you think it is?
I mean, if I was to put money on it, I don't know where you heard about 2. If that's just an opinion or you've read something. But...
No, I do think it's going to be 2. Like it may be my opinion, but I am reading the tea leaves. Just
I mean, if I'm to look at the tea leaves, I'm probably going to assume that it's going to be Gordon.
Yeah, but it's like if we get 2 players, that means somebody will probably leave as well. So it would be like 1 in, 2 leave kind of thing, or 2 in and 2 leave.
Jesse said Ziyech a couple of minutes ago, maybe.
Right.
To go out.
Or you could see Leao if Milan is out of Champions League, which is possible. By the way,
we can help them with that. By the way, we can help them with that.
They could look to replace Leao.
We need to fight for Leao.
Could
Leao.
Could be Zaha, maybe Zaha in January at some point.
I think it's Leao because he's younger and look, if you notice the trend of what Bully is doing, like he is buying these. Look, we needed Aubameyang. He's 33, but he's also like a legendary striker, and he's going to be great for Chelsea. That's not what I'm saying. He's buying young players.
Yeah.
And Leao had a brace today, by the way, against Inter.
This guy, he plays. He's a little more raw than Aubameyang, but that power, that force of nature,
he's so
has
good.
it. He has it, dude.
He has the one-on-one attack as well.
He doesn't have little dick energy. He has big dick energy.
He's got his dick. Like I said, he walks into the room. His dick has been there for 2 minutes.
So you could actually put the sponsorship on his shorts. Whale fin.
Oh yes, sir.
It's so funny you say that because I actually just signed an erectile dysfunction client the other day.
Your jaw.
Leon Bailey scored.
Yeah.
Oh,
a banger too. He hit a banger.
Can I
oh my god! Oh my god!
When Carlitos finish climaxing, I'll jump in.
No! I'm like Sting, baby. This is gonna last 5 minutes.
Well,
this is a banger.
By the way, that was an incredible joke by me. Fuck you for not laughing.
If we really wanted Zaha, we would have already had Zaha, and I think
I agree.
That is a banger.
That's a great goal. That's a great goal.
I tell you one thing: if we want to be serious, just fucking find a way to get. Sorry for swearing on your stream.
I swear like a million times.
Find a way to get Leao on the team because he's,
I agree.
He can beat a man. He can score goals. His final ball is good. He's perfect the way that we play.
So Man City are drawing. If they draw, they're on 14 points.
No. Andrew, it's an impossible team.
No. There's the goal.
Fuck.
What a banger, right, Marv?
Wow, Leon Bailey scored. You know you're shit when he scores.
Hey, Andrew. By the way, impossible team, right? They don't concede
I'm
goals.
Just saying they'll be on 14.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
I know.
It's a long way to go, gentlemen.
Buddy. This season. Parity. Look at the NFL. Look at fucking the EPL. It's the same fucking thing. Everybody has money. Everybody has good players. And if you want good players, you have to spend even more than what you want to spend. Everybody is good. This fucking league is just getting started.
We're playing shit. We're going to be only maybe 4 points behind them.
That's right. We're already in 5th right now, Andrew. So it's like,
guys, this is such a young league. I swear to God, we're just getting started.
This is a marathon league. It's a marathon league. It's not a sprint league.
Can I jump in again on Carlitos' point about everyone being good? We've argued this quite a lot, and
okay, not Bournemouth. I know not Bournemouth.
I'm not going to dispute what you're saying. I actually do agree.
They won tonight.
I just wanted to say that I think this year is the first time that I look at the table and I don't see shit teams. The very first time. Bournemouth, yes, they serve no purpose. But all the other teams have at least 1 or 2 top-class players in it that can do something to you.
Sure.
Bottom of the table right now is Leicester, and they're having a bad time, but they've still got Jamie Vardy, they've got Harvey Barnes, they've got some right players.
By the way, say that again about Harvey. Say that again about Harvey Barnes. I like him. He's a good player. He's a good player.
He is a good player.
Look, this is my argument, and will always be my argument. And one of the things I had an argument with Andrew about this when we played Spurs, and I get why you were saying what you're saying, where Spurs don't win it at Stamford Bridge. But I refuse to be presumptuous about any game because I just think that the league is so much better than every other league in the world where anybody can win besides Bournemouth. In any day.
But this is just the thing. It's like I don't know. I was messaging you as that. I said I don't care how. Like I told you, I don't care what Spurs do when they come to the bridge. They don't play
just
well.
don't
Play well. Even in draws,
you know you drive me crazy with this logic, right?
I know, but I am proven right with Spurs.
No, fuck off. You know you. By the way, we were brilliant against Spurs, but no, I'm just look. My point remains. This league is just really good, and we have to respect every opponent. We cannot look past any opponent. I don't think Arsenal should either. I don't think Arsenal should look past any opponent. Just because they started on it doesn't mean they're going to fucking win the league, because they're not.
I agree, because look what I said about Leeds. They smashed us. So we're going to Leeds, we're fine, we'll win like 2-0. I'm very confident.
By the way, he says Vardy has watched. No, he's not. Vardy's a legend.
Yeah. Vardy can score goals. He can still score goals. Yep.
Vardy would be great for any top team.
I 100% agree. Andrew.
Dude, Vardy 3 years ago should have won Player of the Year. Vardy's awesome.
Maddison doesn't walk into this team. He is allowed to do whatever he wants at Leicester. If you put him in that pivot, his defensive capabilities are shocking. We would leak more goals than we do now.
He's a nice player, Marvin. I will say this.
There's an argument for Barnes, though. I think Harvey Barnes is a good player.
Fuck yeah. Look, the Matters thing is, I think that Matters is a nice player. He's a neat player. Yeah. He could definitely turn. He turns very well. Like you notice when he receives the ball, he receives it very well. He turns it very well. He's got a very good outside of the foot touch.
This Harvey kid at Villa is a problem for City right now.
Hold on. He will train tomorrow.
Who's that?
Aubameyang.
Yeah, with his mask.
Yeah. Mask off. Fucking mask off.
He's doing his mask training tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if that goes well, then he'll be training with the first team.
No, he'll be playing Tuesday if it goes well.
Yeah, I think he'll play. I think he plays as well. I'm with you.
Josh, let me ask you this question, Josh. How bad has the reporting been this summer?
Oh, fuck off. Sorry, my bad, Ryan. Go ahead.
How bad has the reporting been this summer? How bad?
Well, listen, I think they definitely sensationalized this story big time, by saying he had a broken jaw. I think Jesters spot on.
All the reporting, Josh. All the
was way off. Yeah, it was way off. I think Jesters is spot on the other night when he said it's probably more of like a cheek fracture. That's probably what he has. That's why he's getting a mask. It would be hard to get sort of a mask for your jaw where you still wouldn't feel the impact. It makes way more sense that it would be more of a mask to cover his cheekbone areas.
Yeah, because if you're going to pistol whip somebody, you usually get hit in the cheekbone, not the jaw.
Yeah. As someone who's had a broken jaw.
How is that offsides?
That's what I was reacting to earlier.
By the way, Josh,
I'm behind.
Coutinho still got it. Still got it.
When he's by himself, for sure.
That handsome man, dude, on his day, like if you give him 10 yards of space, you're so fucked. You're so fucked.
Yeah, I've long been a fan of Coutinho.
Me too, man. Me too.
He's definitely one of those in space. Like you can pressure him out of a game, but he's definitely got in space can do damage to you.
Yeah, this Man City team is not impervious, my man. Oh my god.
So we do have a response from the one and only Johnny Minerals.
Oh, cool.
Chile assist Mount Dummy.
Oh.
Mount Dummy.
Is he calling him a name?
No, he said he dummy runs it.
Mount made a dummy run.
That's not offside, that goal.
Did you just say that Mount was responsible for the Chile goal? Are you fucking kidding
for the Havertz.
Oh, shut up! Oh my god.
He's better if you stick him in deep midfield. Mount's much more better.
Mount, he's just look.
Yeah.
Josh, let's be real. Mount is slow. That's why he's not a forward. He's just
slow.
That
goal was an offside.
He's an 8 for me. He's a pure attacking 8 for me. That's
he's just another guy to me.
Why isn't it okay to say a player didn't play well? It doesn't mean he's crap. Just say he's not playing well.
No one's saying that Mason Mount is a crap player.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that either.
No. Just generally, it's like you can't. Oh, he's got to be great. Oh, no, well, he's okay. Oh, something else has happened. He's
Oh,
not
just because he
playing
has a
well.
bad day doesn't mean he's a bad player. No shit, dude. That's football.
Yeah.
George
It's
is right,
football.
though. It was onside. That goal that...
Dude, that was a banger. That was a great goal.
Yeah.
They just took that away from Villa. That's unfortunate. Villa is bringing it.
Nathan Ake sucks, man.
No, come on. That's unfair.
He can play straight passes, but what else?
I like okay. To be fair, I am biased about the fact that I like him on the ball.
He can play a nice vertical pass, but other than that, he's very, very sus.
He's not a great defender. Okay, I got it. Well, guess what? He ain't Wesley Fofana.
No,
I
I
have
don't
to
know.
say though, this first game I watched this year in 4K, and it made a difference.
Yeah.
The first game, the Everton and Liverpool game, they played it on a 4K network, and CBS Sports 4K. It was nice. It was like you're there watching the game.
Did you see how many zits Anthony Gordon had on his face?
Oh,
I don't look at men like that.
Oh,
that's your boat,
Jesus.
you know?
It ain't great, Bob. It ain't great.
So,
our team is very handsome. He's gonna have to fucking tighten up.
yeah.
Everybody has to. What is the sloth's name from Ice Age?
Did.
Sid. He kind of looks like Sid.
It's rough, Bob. It's rough.
Maybe you can borrow Aubameyang's mask.
Bro, you guys, you gotta give it to Villa, man. They are really bringing it.
Well, I
Fuck.
can't watch the stream because the game because we're streaming. And my TV
It's
is
called
right
a
there.
fucking television,
It's right
Jared.
there.
It's called a fucking television. Get one.
It's right there.
Move your camera like that.
Jesus Christ.
You just gotta have it on. You just have to have it on, Joe. You just
By
gotta
the
have
way,
it on.
I'm quite
Josh,
Josh,
I know you're a dad and you love all that, but I have to say this. If we're doing this every weekend, I'm fucking in. This is awesome.
I'm quite lucky I haven't got a lesson in between this time, so I was able to
Yeah,
get
so usually like post game, I got a little bit of time post game.
Well, Marvin, you're gonna have to teach me Portuguese because I'm gonna marry this girl. Tell you
Sounds-
what, man.
Oh yeah, let's get it done, bro.
I think that's above our heads and below our knees because I missed that entire thing. So
we should get Frotzy on here.
Oh, no doubt. Jess is awesome.
Yeah.
well, then hey,
No, I'll ask her. No worries.
come on with it.
Oh yeah, she's fucking way smarter than me, bro. All right. So, anyways,
Okay,
moving on.
No comment.
Last thing I'll say, once again, Thiago Silva makes everything better. He's so delicious, it's improbable,
Good
impossible.
play,
But I have to say, when we move on from him, I have to ask everybody here, who's going to play center back?
Wesley Fofana.
Yep, I think so
Yeah.
too.
Every
Right,
game.
right
we
into
could
the
play a
middle.
4, and we play Alvarez
Well,
or
it depends.
Zakaria.
That depends on if
6.
is that what if Vardiol comes in? Is it Fofana and Vardiol are the two? Main
Yeah, but I'm not a lefty righty like obsessor the way like Billy Bean is with pitchers, but at the same time you have to. Yeah, I know you got that reference. I have to say though, like it kind of does matter because if you're off foot, you do have to cut inside to make sure you feel more comfortable.
It's a half second, man. It's a half. There's the Premier League is a game of half seconds. If you can take one less, if you have to take one less touch to make a pass, it's a big bonus.
Yeah. So, by the way,
Yeah, but-
such a brilliant point by Josh. I'm so glad you made that point because, again, I'm jealous you made that point. Fuck you.
Okay, and we all know it does make a difference between lefty and righty because it's lefty loosey, righty tighty.
It kind of
Everybody
does.
knows
Suck.
that.
But Rudiger, left back, right-footed player, but he was so imposing that it didn't really matter. I do like the Koulibaly is left-footed.
Hey,
Vardiol, Koulibaly are both left-sided, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the problem.
Koulibaly's right-footed.
No,
He
he's
plays better on the left, doesn't he?
no, he's Koulibaly's left-footed. What are you talking about?
No, he's
No,
right-footed, bro.
I think he's right-footed. I think he is right-footed as well. But he's
Hey,
actually
Marvin, I am not wrong on this.
no, he's actually. I would say he's probably two-footed, like legitimately can play with both feet. But he's dominant. I think he's dominant right foot.
Ooh, I don't agree with you guys at all.
But he plays on the left side better.
Bring me home.
I think that he actually is a right-footed defender, but he plays with both feet well, right?
Yeah, no
Right.
question.
He is right-footed.
when he played for Napoli, he played mainly on the left as well, right? So when
Yes,
he was,
agreed. Yeah, he did absolutely play on the left.
it does. I just checked it. It does say he is right-footed.
Oh shit! I am just well. You know what? Fucking
It's
guy
all right
fooled
though,
me.
because I think
I thought
Oh,
Gordon was
oh,
left-footed, so it's all right.
Bro,
I think you
bro,
could.
well, bro, he played well again. Look, okay, cool ball plays with his left all the time, so I guess it's just him just being a really good player. I guess
you could play him on the right side and Vardiol on the left, and I think Cool Ball could play on the right side for sure. I don't think
here's where my argument completely disappears. Now Cool Ball can play on the right. There you go. Jared, I'm sorry. All right, what do you want me to say, man? I'm right almost all the time, and I'm not right now. God damn it.
Hey, I'm looking for that 9.999 or 99.999% effectiveness.
I fucked up.
You know,
Dude,
right
what
now
did I say? I should have drafted Mehmet Akor. What can I say? Jim Calhoun, I fucked up. What can I say? By the way,
well, you're about as effective as a COVID vaccination right now. So, you know.
Oh, don't get there with me. I'm a liberal, buddy.
Now you'll never get monetized, dude.
No politics. No politics.
That's a player.
No, it's not. It's just.
I'm riding with Biden. Anyways,
hey, I thought Cool Bally was awesome today too. I'll say that.
Dude,
I thought he was really good.
100%.
Yeah, they were all good. I just wish we would not use the damn zonal marking system. I hate it.
Yeah,
it's just not a good thing. I mean, like, look, and I had this as a coach. Like, when you're on corner kicks or set pieces or anything like that, you have to be responsible for a man, because if you're not, if this is about passing off a man, if this is about playing zone, what you have to do while you pass off a man is you have to have a conversation while the fucking ball is in the air. That, in and of itself, is way too timely. It takes way too much time, and the ball's already here. So why not just mark a man? It's easier, and everybody's responsible for the person that they pick.
And not to mention, we have a big team. We should be able to do that pretty good. Like our team, especially now, you're adding 6'3" Zakaria into that team as well. Like, and it's Fafana, 6'3". Ruben is 6'1", 6'2". He's a big boy. Actually, Ruben's probably like 6'4", I think.
He's 6'2".
So either way, now you're adding like a ton of size to this team. You should be able to man mark on corners, man.
What a miss. Fucking hell.
I know, man. Mara's real big miss there.
By the way, really
final.
good player.
We love Riyad Mahrez because he missed that chance at the end of the Champions League.
I like him. I like him as well.
That was the early rumor for us, though, is that's who Tuchel originally wanted, but
100%.
There's no chance I'm selling him to Chelsea. So
it's kind of funny that he chose a 31-year-old Riyad Mahrez to extend his contract over a 27-year-old Raheem Sterling, who's a better player.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
And by the way, I do think Raheem Sterling is a better player, but I do love Mahrez. I think they're both just really good. You know,
I think he just likes Mahrez because he's a specialist on the right because he's left-footed. He's like a specialist.
They'd like to have that left foot. That's why Ziyech is, Ziyech is still valuable because
that's lazy. That kung fu kick that Holland does, that's fucking lazy. You're not Zlatan, bro. You're not fucking Zlatan.
Oh man, this Villa keeper is a monster.
Is it Martinez?
Yeah.
Good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Marvin, 5 minutes, you'll see this save.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Marvin, let me ask you a question. Benrahma, what went wrong here?
I'm really surprised because he was a guy I actually wanted.
No. I hear you. Me too. We all did. I think you and I talked about this 2 years ago.
No.
I did. He had massive numbers in the championship. He was like a 20 and 20 guy.
Yeah, a lot of people were against it, and I was watching him, and I thought he's got all the technique, he's got all the vision, so I don't know what really happened. I think it might have been that he just ended up playing in a very defensive.
Oh, that's a monster, Dave! Holy shit!
Well,
Did you guys see Ivan Toney rip apart Leeds today?
Wow!
Yeah, two goals and an assist.
Hold on. Is he good or is he just good for that team?
He's good.
No, he's good. He's a good player.
This is second season now in the Premier League now, Khalid.
One thing that he's very good at.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. I'm not trying to be skeptical. I'm not an asshole with that.
He's very no. There's still stuff to improve in his game, but he's coming on.
Yeah.
Look, again, I'm not trying to discount what you're saying. That's not my style.
Good save. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's elite at one thing, which is his hold up, I think. You see the way that Tony holds up the ball, it's incredible. He brings players into the game. That's why Mbumo is so good there as well. I like Brian Mbumo. I think Brentford's a really underrated team. They attack.
You see, they fucking smashed today, dude.
He makes those.
They're good.
He makes those great like near post runs too. Like when when they have the ball in transition, like he's really good at making runs into the box. Yeah, I think he's a good player.
He won't stay at Brentford for.
No way. But I think I actually, I mean,
Sorry.
like, I think a team like Everton might actually try to buy him.
I think Newcastle will.
Yeah, that too.
But then they just got Isak, so maybe not.
Yeah, they got
Isaac's pretty good. I like this technique on that goal.
Good player, Isaac. Good player.
Yeah,
good technique. A little expensive, but fuck it. I mean, this is not fans' money.
Yeah, so you just said you have to pay for talent nowadays.
No, like it's not fans' money. Like fans are like, oh, this is expensive. Well, guess what? It ain't your fucking money. If your owner, like Todd Bowley, who just spent $300 million, if your owner's cool with it, then you need to be cool with it.
And they're not.
If you're,
All right. Go ahead, Andrew. Sorry. No, you're good. Good.
Just
I wasn't going to say anything relevant. I was going to make a joke.
No. I want to hear the joke. I want to hear.
No,
the
it
joke.
wasn't even a joke. It's like if you're one of the fans who's going towards a £60 million budget, can you lend me some money, please? Because I need to pay my bill. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's not like the fucking fans are paying for these strikers, man. Like, come on, man.
And these players aren't going to get any cheaper.
Bowley ain't asking. Oh, you ain't wrong on that one.
Yeah, so it's like you might as well get them now.
You ain't wrong.
I just want to. I don't know. Was that a goal?
No, it was that Villa made it. Villa almost had a chance.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what Marv is responding to.
Yeah, I'm just telling you guys, this league is wide open, man. Fuck.
I just want to say to David Moyes, no, Mendy was not faking an injury.
He got kicked. If this is what we want to talk about, is to close this. Please start with this, but please, okay, go ahead, Jared. I want to talk about this.
Well, he got kicked in the hand first, so you probably jammed some fingers pretty good, and then he got kicked, and then when you get forced to your arms when they're extended, you do hurt your shoulder. Take it from somebody who has fallen and had to have rotator cuff surgery because my arm was extended. If you get the correct force, you can tear up your shoulder. So people need to understand that it might have not looked like a whole lot to you. Get kicked by a professional player and see what happens.
The other thing is that the second angle of Jared Bowen kicking him, the second angle showed that he flat out kicked him. He flat out kicked him. So it's like, oh, was this a foul? Yeah, dude, it's a fucking foul. If you kick a player in the moment, it's a foul. Don't fucking tell me it's not, because the second angle where Jared Bowen literally dragged his foot and kicked him, dude, you have no case, David Moyes. You have no case.
No, Bowen.
I bet he didn't mention about Antonio might have got sent off for that.
Yeah, no one mentioned that he headlocked Kai Havertz.
Unbelievable. No, it wasn't Kai Havertz. It was Thiago.
Thiago, yeah.
That's by the way, Marvin, guess what? That's a fucking yellow card.
It is, clearly.
So we're going to round it out there. We've been almost going for 2 hours. I'd like to again thank.
That's what she said, Jared. God damn it!
Hey, I set you up for some of them.
You set them up, I knock them down, baby.
That's how we work here. So
yeah. Hey, don't tell me you didn't have fun today. Don't tell me you didn't have fun.
Great time.
And let me tell you something to everybody that's listening, still listening, watching. Jared set all this up, and Jared is a really good guy. I talked to him offline. And I'll tell you what, man, this whole thing we're starting, it's only the start. We're going to get bigger. We're going to get better. But I'll tell you what, I thank all of you guys for listening to us dickheads.
Yeah, I want to second that sentiment. And again, I'm nothing without my panel. And
100%.
For those who are in chat and have given us their time, you could watch anybody, but you chose us. So thank you. Make sure you're liking, subscribed. Hit the bell notification. And if you have a friend that likes good content, hey, recommend us. I won't
Yeah.
pay you $5 for doing it, but I'll give you a thumbs up. That's about it. Man doesn't have money like that right now.
Hey,
Maybe
Marvin,
in the future.
Marvin, you name me a better stream than this. You watch streams. You tell me, is there a better stream than this? Is there a more
No.
charismatic panel than you, me, Jared, Josh, and Andrew? Tell me.
It doesn't get close, and it also doesn't get sexier, which is another important.
God,
I was about
I
to
mean-
say that, Marv. I was about to say that. You jumped in.
Yeah.
Marvin with his fucking stubble. He still got it, baby. 35,
Yeah.
still got it.
I'm 36, but I got ID'd for a drink actually the other day. In
That
UK.
is a delicious little tidbit.
They don't ID me anymore.
Hey, Andrew, let me ask you this. Let me ask you, because I asked Marvin this. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is there a better stream? Because you're on all the streams. I see you all the time.
No, I like this type of stream because it's impact. There's not a lot of people on. People can hear each other. Not that I don't like those type of streams. I do, but I like it when after games, we can have a discussion. We can take the piss out of each other. It can be funny. It doesn't have to be, oh, this player didn't run 7.4 kilometers. You know, he's not good enough. But it was just, listen, I'm glad we won. Because I think if
Me
we
too.
hadn't won or drawn, we might be feeling a bit different today, obviously. But I'm glad we won. And we go into it. And now, guess what? Man City have had this great, awesome start. We're only 4 points behind City.
Yeah. Look, the other thing is that I love that we don't interrupt each other. I love that everybody's allowed to speak. That matters a lot to me. This is something I told Josh and Jared. If I'm going to do this, everybody needs to be allowed to speak. Don't fucking interrupt them. Let them speak. And I am very happy to. I'm very happy that we won because, God damn it, Ben Chilwell, put some fucking respect on his name, man. This player's not done. He's just getting started. Show him some fucking respect.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead, Marv.
No, I was saying, yeah, I mean, it's amazing how one player comes in and you see people saying this player is finished and all this ridiculous shit. Chilwell is still a good player. And he came on today, a brilliant touch, a brilliant finish. I don't understand why one player bought it automatically means it's the end for another.
It's not.
Even when I was a kid or like a lot younger, I used to think that when we brought a new player, it'd be a tough. I remember the first one, I thought it's going to be tough for Ballack to get back in the team with all these signings. And then he had his best season ever in 2010. I said at the year two of SEN, I said, well, now we've signed Ballack. It's going to be tough for him to play. He comes on and is absolutely incredible. You never know. These players are still good. If people come in, then as long as they keep working hard and getting their, playing well when they come on, they're great players. And Chilwell is a good player. He's a very good player.
I mean, Marvin, the other thing is that, like, dude, it's okay to have both of us. I mean, like, the 60-30 Kovacic-Barkley thing. Who cares? Play them both. I'm good with both. It's not an either-or situation, man. Life does not have to be so binary. It doesn't.
Exactly. Hey, fellas, it's a squad game.
Yep, that it is.
It is. We're allowed to have more than one player in one position who's good. Just
Exactly.
let you know
No
that, right?
And this is a squad game as well, but I am the manager, so I'm gonna call the game. We're done.
Don't tell me you didn't have fun, Jared. Don't you tell me that.
No, this is the highlight of my week and coming and sitting down
This
with
was
my
a
friends,
fucking banger.
talking about the club I love. So it doesn't get much better than this. Maybe if we could do it live someday with we could do that. That would be even better. But
You tell me when, man. I'll go to Texas. I love Texas.
Well, we have to get everybody together, right? That's what I'm saying.
Well, y'all are gonna have to come to America. Fuck that. Fuck that trip to England. No way.
Hey, Marv's right across the border, man. He's right there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Andrew, you're the one that's gonna have to pay the ticket.
I've just got to note down which states I'm not allowed in.
What a
Texas is
guy.
fine.
I love
Texas
this.
is
I
fine.
love this Andrew guy. I love him.
Texas is fine. Yeah, Texas is fine.
No, we let everybody into Texas.
That's actually factual information.
We'll just kick you out later if we don't like you.
Yeah.
All right, for the panel, for myself, thank you everybody that's shown up today. We appreciate you. And until we do this again, be safe, be good people, and up to Chelsea.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody. And